Brandon, have you noticed a change in the culture within the service relative to PTSD in the post-9/11 world as compared to the pre-9/11 world?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot culturally. It's a lot more acceptable to seek treatment after a combat deployment, to get some counseling, and I think it's all important to point out that many active duty military come back with mild symptoms of PTSD and go on to lead very productive careers in the military and outside the military as well. But it's become much more acceptable, and people can still have a career, whereas before 9/11, seeking any type of help would be a potential career ender.
How much of an impediment is the stigma that is applied to PTSD? I was speaking to Dr. Grieger a moment ago, and he was saying that when there's anonymous reporting, you get a far different finding than you do if the identity of the soldier or sailor is known. Is it a concern on the part of those who are serving that if they report, there are going to be a whole host of complications, and therefore they keep it to themselves?
I actually think today, in today's military, inside the military, people are not as afraid to come forward and seek counseling in regards to PTSD. Most of the veterans and active duty folks I speak to, their biggest fear is that this stigma is created in the media and elsewhere, that these veterans, as they're transitioning, from active duty to civilian life, that there's this stigma that they're damaged goods. When personally, I run a media business, and I hire veterans because I know they're leaders. They can think on their feet and make incredibly tough decisions under extreme amounts of pressure. So I think that we have to also look at the positive sides of these transitioning veterans as well.